Now we can play the game.
Was I dreaming?
How do you feel?
Was I dreaming?
Oh, like I've been run over by a truck. But I'm alright, I guess.
Glad to hear it.
Glad to hear it. I can't do it anymore. Can't do it, Harry. Whoa, did you see something in the window just now? Also, how do you feel about going to a diner and sitting at the bar like this and just eating breakfast or whatever by yourself? Are you able to do that? Random people in chat?
What's that?
Or are you just not a fan of... Like, I don't know. I don't like eating by myself like that at a restaurant.
What's going on with that radio?
What's going on with that radio? Especially like weird-ass seats like that. I don't know.
This is not a dream.
This is not a dream.
What's happening to this place?
You don't leave your house? Well, it's appropriate for a person named Couch Potato, I suppose. Makes sense, makes sense. Guess I'll check that alley again. Yeah, like sit at a booth by yourself. But like the idea of sitting at like the bar is kind of fun too. But yeah, I'm afraid like some stranger is gonna be like, "Ah, well, I see you have a weird shirt on." I don't know. I guess I just have bad experiences. And I wouldn't give a fuck normally, but like, I brush something like that off if I'm with other people. But by myself, I get like flustered a little bit. I mentioned it because I was like debating doing it today. And I suppose it's not really a big deal. Yeah, that's true too, Keener. It's busy enough, especially in the morning, I suppose. Suppose. Just gonna save that there. All right. On with the game. Look at these keys. Look at this bread. Man. Who's that over there? Doggo? I don't know. Something about watching Twin Peaks, I guess, gets me thinking about breakfast food and donuts and stuff. Coffee. It was National Coffee Day yesterday, too. Not that that fucking matters either, but I kind of hate the whole National Day thing. What's become like every fucking day there's like some dumb thing like that happening. And then multiple times a year, sometimes the same thing. So then you have like national and then international, blah, blah, blah. We all live in a dream, but who's dreaming the dream? Are we the dreamer? kind of a corporate ad now. Oh, yeah, totally. Like National Donut Day is just Dunkin' Donuts. Chilling out the donuts. Time to make the donuts. What did that guy used to say? Time to bake the donuts. International House of Pancakes Day. Dude, I wish we had an IHOP near me. I was just saying that the other day to somebody. That's why I was talking about the diner. I saw some people who were at TwitchCon posting a picture of like their breakfasts. They look fucking delicious. Got me thinking about it. Got me thinking about it a little bit. Can I even buy that basketball court? There we go. We're right there. I've honestly only been to IHOP and Bob Evans and only been there once or twice in the past like 10 years each. So it's hard to say. Been to a lot more just like mom and pop places. And mostly just because that's all that's nearby usually. Yeah, the nearest IHOP is like 45 minutes away, so it's not really convenient. Even like a Denny's or something like that would be more convenient. We have like a mom and pop place near me that used to be open 24 hours a day. That's a diner, you know, kind of near the highway, but like it's not very good. It's overpriced as fuck. At least that's something that Denny's and places like that have going for them. Like it's diner quality food at a diner quality price. You know what I mean? Like, then again, I've been to diners and gotten just fine food at like 4 o'clock in the morning. I'll gladly pay for that. Like when we were going to TMG this year, we stayed in New Jersey for the night. I forget the name of the town. And when we got to our room finally and checked in, it was like 3 in the morning, and we were like, oh, we're starving, so we went and got some food. This is like really delicious diner. I had chicken tenders and fries, but it was still fucking good chicken tenders and fries at 4 in the morning. Can't really beat that. Yeah, it wasn't packed either. It got served right away, so you can't really complain, I suppose. Can't complain, man. There's a Bob Evans right at the place, the hotels where the TMG is, so that's where I had that in the past. It's okay. Remember we went there and it was like closing one time. They were like
Isn't
able to serve us, but it wasn't really that great. It was okay. Yeah, the food in the like immediate vicinity of the TMG place is like not the best, honestly. Cheeseburger was okay. PJ Wellham's, what's that place? Is okay. Just okay. But then you got the mall really nearby, and that place has a billion options for food, honestly. What's that mall called? The King of Prussia Mall. It's like one of the biggest malls in the country. The food court there was actually really good. Yeah, I wasn't like huge on PJ. It was okay. I didn't hate it. It's more of like a good place to get like bar food, which I do like, but the burger I got, I wasn't like really loving it. I like a medium rare burger too. But sometimes when you get that at a restaurant, it comes out slimy almost. It's like gross. It ruins the bun. Like I like for it to be like a little cooked. I like for it to be cooked on the outside, a little even, maybe a little charred on the outside, but like still pink on the inside. For some reason, medium rare equals like some gross fucking burger at some places. climbing through the bottom bun. Can't be doing that. Oh yeah, dude, Ania. Dude, they had like 18 Aniens in that mall. It's kind of funny. But yeah, delicious. You don't feel as bad having a pretzel, I feel like, either. You know what I mean? There's a katana. Take it. Don't mind if I do. Are there more meds in here? Okay. Da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm not a big fan of cheese sauce. I just feel like I feel like when you're not giving your body much of a chance when you digest the cheese already for it. It's just coming out in the same form. I can't be doing that to myself. Nacho cheese at like a movie theater, same thing, in my opinion. Oh, I hate that. Liquid nacho. Doesn't bind at all in your body to anything. Just goes right through. It's probably an awful, disgusting description, but it is what it is. We used to go to the mall regularly where I live, but I haven't gone to a mall in so long. Like, that was the last time I went to the mall in years. At the King of Prussia Mall. Before that, I don't even know. I don't even know. You inject liquid cheese into your body? You better be careful. These just keep showing up in my account from taking quizzes. Thank you for those bits, Muscles. Appreciate them, dude. There it is. Cheese just comes out of you. Hey, you got to see a doctor about that, Nick. Yeah, I was thinking about maybe doing a thing with bits where, like, maybe every couple thousand bits give away like a tier 3 sub or something like that. Maybe like 3,000 maybe, or 5,000. I don't know. I forget where you go from here. You don't go in here yet. You'll come back here later. Boom. Ah. I still like the sound those things make. Shit. So I think this is locked. We have to go. Oh, no, it's not. There we go. I forget if I just pour that straight up on the hand. Yeah, I think so. You don't have to mix it with anything else. They can cling to you. It would be awful. It would make it so much worse. I think it's on the other side. I forget if you have to go through those classrooms to get to that part, though. Oh, shit. It scared me. I forgot the little, like, puppy kids were... The ghost children were around. Oh, shit. I'm dying. Oh, my God. He did kind of cling to me there. Just a cat. Monkey got him. Monkey. Nothing inside. Ariel. Those bits. What the hell's that emote? Is that like an ice cream cone or something? Monkey got him. Oh, you little fuckers. You little fuckers. It wasn't this room either, I don't think. Nah, we gotta do the other stuff first for this. Really? Stomp him. Oh, you fucker. I hate these guys. This is like the worst part of the game for me sometimes. Just in terms of running into things that I want to avoid. That was a good juke. Good shit. I forget what room has the goddamn hand in it. Is it one of these? Because the third floor is the roof. Check that one. Could be on the first floor. Oh, that one. So I was thinking about setting up like a little house in Rust. But like making it a dungeon. Probably gonna try to do like a mix of early streams and late streams. Trying to like train my that one maybe. I'm trying to train myself to like stay up later. I'm having trouble with it lately. Yeah, it'll be like like a dungeon house. People got to make their way through. Oh yeah, it's like the chemistry lab, isn't it? Just It's like the room next to the one I was in. I don't know how I fucked that up. Yeah, Resident Evil Mansion. A little bit. Oh, got him. I just figured it was a different classroom. I don't know what the hell's going on with me. There it is. Okay. I don't know, it just seemed like it would be funny. Yeah, I should have gone the other way. Actually, I can go down here. And then go through the infirmary. Because now there's like pressure plates and rust that you can use and electricity. So you can actually set up some neat puzzles. Just make it so like the floor collapses in a room. Someone like fucks up a puzzle. Be good. Yeah, there's some weird sounds in this game. It definitely might be a dog sound, who knows? It's possible. All right, I think the piano room is like right on this side too. Right over here. Da-da. I forget what difficulty this is on. I might not even be doing this right. There we go. Yeah, this game has some great odd sounds and music in it. In weird places. Like, the school from Kindergarten Cop. Whoa, that was close. That was close. Really? You like hospitals in horror games? I'm so sick of hospitals. Not in Silent... I guess Silent Hill ones I don't like either as much now. Because it's so done now. Every cheap horror game is in like a hospital, it feels like. Oh. I like the woods right now. I'm really into... Yeah, I like Darkwood a lot. I really like the atmosphere of like evil wilderness. Like the Black Lodge. Wow. Yeah, I kind of do another Darkwood playthrough. I love that game. After playing horror games for so many years, Darkwood is one of the only ones that's ever been that like was able to give me the anxiety I used to get from some of these games the first time you play through it. Really, really dug into me. It was good. The mall in Silent Hill 3 is a good one too. Yeah, I like Stalker's setting a lot. Where? Wait.
Have I been here before?
Let's see if I can get my hands on a Wii in the next few weeks for like really cheap. Like $20. So I can play Shattered Memories again. And Ju-On the Grudge.
I don't remember this being here before.
I don't remember this being here. Well, this doesn't seem like a very good idea. I got a bunch of other random games I need to play. It's locked. Who's giving you little fuckers knives? Okay. Do I need to go through that way? Is that locked? What? Yeah, Wii's are pretty cheap. I just don't want to pay too much for one. That's what I mean. I want to get like as cheap as possible. It's not really a precedence for me to get one. So it's like, if it's the right price, I would definitely get it. Oh, that's right. You gotta go through the classrooms. Oh, I need that ball. Forgot that last time. That pissed me off. That ball. So, Shattered Memories, yeah, like it seems like people either like it or don't, more or less. But I love the atmosphere. I love the music in that game. Literally, it was just like a chill Silent Hill game for me. I liked it. Really, he wrote Her Story and Telling Lines. I've never played either of those, but they're good. Sorry, I was just drinking some water real quick. I like choked. I'm alive though. It's all good. Is there help from here? It's all good. These things kind of actually remind me of E.T. You're fighting E.T. here. Little bastards. Speaking of E.T., did anyone ever see the episode of The Simpsons where's Mulder and Scully? Did I not get that key card? God damn it. That was stupid of me. Did that episode scare you? As a child, with Mr. Burns as the alien. They're everywhere. I can kill him. This room? It terrified you. Yeah, the theme song to the X-Files and like the video that plays with it is way scarier than anything the X-Files really has in it. To a certain degree. Like, I always thought that was an alien egg hatching. It was a seed, like a germinating seed. But the frame rate, the way they like color graded it, made it spooky. I never said it wasn't a spooky episode. I love how that's a key card, but not. This reminds me of the sink from It. That one. I still haven't gone to see that movie. I heard it was just not worth it now. I heard it wasn't really worth it now. So doesn't that take me to a different area? No. Yeah, doesn't one of these bathrooms load up to a different spot, I thought? Yeah, there we go. There we go. This part in the movie was actually, like, fucking disturbing. But imagine seeing this in 1997 or whatever. You're like, what the fuck? I think I got to this part when I was a kid and I just stopped playing. Saw it 2 days ago. I was laughing my ass off the whole time. So it was that bad. A hanging body. Why would someone... And I think it's like in a suit named Leonard. It's more of a comedy than a horror movie. But you know what? I guess that kind of makes sense because when you think of the original movie, can you fuck off? What the hell was that? Why? Why is that happening? What the fuck? What the fuck, man? Why are you doing this? This is bizarre. I'm so sick of this fucking controller. You know what other game scared the shit out of me when I was a kid that we rented by accident one time was Galarians? Has anyone ever played that? Can't use the phone. Who dat?
Cheryl!
Earl. What's up, KY? Yeah, dude. Galarians is scary as hell. I mean, it was popular enough to have a sequel on PS2, I think, as well. But yeah, Galarians was scary. I had not seen Akira or anything like that at that point in my life. So, like, the idea of, like, hospitals being scary and, like, doing experiments on you, I guess I kind of associated that with aliens. God damn it, light's, like, flickering in my room now. And, I think within, like, the first 10 minutes of playing Galarians, you see someone's, like, head explode. You know what I mean? There's a lot of, like, induced trauma like that. So I think I remember my friend renting it and being like, dude, come check this out. Look, it's Mario hanging on the wall there. Okay, so we can go upstairs now. Originally, it was on PS1. I think the original Galarians. I played it for a minute on this channel like years ago. Just like looking through random PS1 games one night, I think. And it's still pretty weird. I think I need to go upstairs. Clog that hole? So rusty on the order of operations in this game. I think this is locked. No, it's not. Yeah, the sequel is on PS2. I think it was probably more popular in Japan. I forget who made it. But basically, it basically kind of reminded me of Akira a little bit, the movie. Not really the manga, but Trab. With that tier 3. I don't feel bad, dude. With that 31 months. It's a lot of time. A lot of time. Where's the hole? There's a lot of good little obscure horror games like that on PS1, really. And PS2, for that matter. There we go. Even a lot of the Clock Tower games, like the early PS1 ones, are great. Like the very first, well, the Super Nintendo one's the very first one, but the one on PS1, very first one, is actually really crusty, but the second one that's not even actually the Clock Tower game, I love that one. In the house with like the serial killer's spirit. Oh, right, it's washed out into the fucking courtyard. Oh, Kuan, yeah. That's a From game? What about Echo Night, or whatever the hell it's called? Echo? That's another From game, too. That's like in the horror genre a little bit. Oh, you know what? I almost forgot the whole fucking reason doing this run. Beef that. Would not be good. That light. So the key in the courtyard, which opens, what does that even open? It's only been like a month since I played this game. I completely forget what you're supposed to do. In many, many ways. Oh yeah, I kind of want to play Eternal Darkness again sometime. It's been a couple years and barely remember it. I remember getting really frustrated a few times, but then a couple of the other ages really enjoying it. I like that it's like set up like an anthology, but a few of the chapters I really did not like. Where am I going blind here? Yeah, Dreamcast is ripe for picking out a few games there too. I really never played any of the horror games on, except for Code Veronica. I actually got a Dreamcast for Code Veronica when I was a kid. I gotta be honest, I've been thinking about this for a couple days. Thinking about Resident Evil. And other horror games. And I love Resident Evil, but it feels like sometimes it's just like out of all these survival horror games, sometimes Resident Evil feels like the most just like generic. Like I was trying to look through a few that I want to play in October, and I was like, I guess RE2 I really, really like, and RE3, but like RE1 Remake is so good. It's probably one of the best remakes that has ever been made, but it just gets so boring to me for some reason. Compared to something like Silent Hill or any other survival horror game where there's like weird shit happening. Yeah, Zero, I think it's a bad rap too. But it's not that great of a game, really. Okay. Now, I think RE1 Remake is like, or Remake is like the blueprint for like an A-tier remake of any game. What the fuck do I do? Because not only does it make it a little bit more playable, it actually adds a lot to it. Like all the stuff with, what's her name, Lisa? Is it Lisa? What the fuck is that? That monster's name? Yeah. Which wasn't even in the original game. Get off of me. Lisa Trevor, right? I'm just making her name up. Lisa Trevor, I was right. How much health I have left? That'd be good. I knew she had like 2 first names. Oh yeah, the original Fear is really good. You know what though? Fear 2 I did not like. I remember trying to play it, I think in December of last year after Fear 1. I was just like, no. That generation of shooters when Fear 2 came out, I can't do it. It felt like I was playing like a James Bond game. In a bad way. Like one of the later James Bond games. Yeah, it was way too shooty. And the only reason I was playing is I wanted to get to Fear 3 because John Carpenter worked on it, but then that one's like notoriously bad. Nothing inside. Wow. Windows. Why are you doing this to me? Library reserve key. Why? This controller is completely fucking insane. You're just gonna do that to me randomly now? Escape from Bug Island. Dude, there's what about like deadly creatures on the Wii? What the hell? This thing is being fucking weird now. Now I can't even do anything with it. Just like coming on and off. Driving me insane, dude. I don't like that it's just sitting on the quit game button too. What the hell? Apparently if I mess around with the other controller, it just takes off. All right. Library reserve is on the other side. Yeah, some of the on-rail like gun shooter stuff on the Wii was fun too. Like all the Resident Evil stuff was pretty cool, like the Dark Side Chronicles. I would have killed for something like that when I was a kid. I had a Sega Saturn. I remember renting like the gun for it all the time. Hear that knocking? Who is that? Yeah, I am not hopeful for a Silent Hill remake ever. It would have been cool if they put a version of this on PC. Because the enhanced editions of Silent Hill 2 and 3 are really good. That's all you could really ask for, in my opinion. Shoot the lizard. All right, Andor. Thanks for dropping through, dude. Have fun at work. The old work. I distinctly wanted to avoid you. I usually never go through this game guns blazing like this either. I just run through everything. I don't know why I'm doing it this time. That wasn't really what I wanted to do either. Oh, you fucking bastards. You bastards. We'll take that. Bum, bum. I think we just go down now. I've streamed Dark Side Chronicles once a long time ago, but I don't have the Wii anymore. It's broken. It's a pain in the ass to set that shit up too to stream, honestly. It's not really ideal setup. It's fun to mess around with, but the Wii sensor bar and all that shit, and having to find a good spot for it. I don't know, it just sucks. I think it's 2 left. 2 right? Ba-da-da. Yeah, two right to the right. Um, oh yeah, they're remaking House of the Dead 1 and 2. I saw that. What the fuck? What if I hope they don't fuck the voices up. Ba-dun, ba-dun, ba-dun. 3 times to the left. Ring Fitness. There's just something that's not carried through with how fun light games are at like actual arcades too, with the console ones. Yeah, I agree, Trav. That's the problem with any remake. They always polish up those voices too much. Same thing with like Silent Hill Remaster. In addition to the plethora of other problems, like why are you changing those voices? Lizard Boy. Yeah, open up. You open up your mouth. I love this music for this boss. Yeah, I remember spending like, I think my mom gave me like $20 when I was like 10 years old at Six Flags for the arcade. Or like not even for the arcade, just for like for the whole day to spend at Six Flags. And I just spent it all in the arcade at the House of the Dead game. First time I ever saw it. It depends, William.
Huh? What was that?
Like actual speedrunners can do it in like 30
Who in
minutes,
the
40
hell
minutes.
was that?
For me, it takes like 2 hours sometimes, 3 hours. I've had like so many issues starting this run up today too, so taking way longer than normal. Way longer. Ding. It's significantly shorter than the actual ending, though. Really. Cuts off like 2 areas of the game. 3, almost. Bow. Bow. Yeah, it's a fun run. People don't think this game aged that well, but I think it honestly aged better than RE1 by a long shot. It's like one of the better aged PS1 games, in my opinion. Controls are tanky, but a little bit more tight than your average survival horror game, I think. Yeah, I never played these until I started streaming, honestly. I was always a Resident Evil fan as a kid. Ugh. Yeah, arcade games are just fun in general. The Lost World game, where you like sit down inside the Jeep, kind of. That one's fun as fuck too. I was thinking about that the other day because AVGN's been doing so much like Jurassic Park stuff lately. Oh yeah, air hockey's cool. Oh. I think it's actually this way. The Area 51 arcade game, too. That one was so fucking dumb. I liked how you could be the alien if you do a certain thing in that game, then. If you, like, kill all the humans in the beginning. Hey, we just had Vinny doing that the other day. A few weeks ago. The Area 51 bullshit. The bike games where you get the lean. Nah, I didn't like those. I was bad at that shit. Fuck those. They were fun, though. There's some, like, Sega game that was set up with a motorcycle like that, but you didn't really do too much. Damn it, I'm, like, completely forgetting where to go. Yeah, you know what? I did the GoldenEye with the mouse hack at the beginning of this year. GoldenEye 64. Which ran great. I really, really loved playing that. I'm gonna do Perfect Dark, I think, at some point in November or December. I don't remember Perfect Dark nearly as well as GoldenEye. I'd like to do GoldenEye again, too, actually. Christmas always kind of reminds me of that game. Is this the church? It's straight. Yeah, it's so much easier with a mouse. It's so much fun, though. Would recommend looking that up if you like GoldenEye. Really had a lot of fun with that. I don't know if I know what those are, Trev. Dude, look at the layout.
Were you ringing that bell?
Were you ringing that
I've
bell?
been expecting you. It was foretold by gyromancy.
What are you talking about?
What are you
I
talking
knew
about?
you'd come. You want the girl, right?
The
What are you
girl?
talking about?
You're talking about Cheryl.
I see everything.
You know something? Tell me.
Stay back. Nothing is to be gained from floundering about at random. You must follow the path. The path of the hermit concealed by Flauros.
What? What are you talking about?
What?
Here, the Flauros, a cage of peace. It can break through the walls of darkness and counteract the wrath of the underworld. These will help you. Make haste to the hospital before...
She has no shoes on either, I think, like the entire time.
Wait, don't go yet.
Does she have a big tie on? Yeah, she's like... She's a punk rock girl. What's up, Zot? Like, what's her name? Like Averill. Every time I say her last name, everyone makes fun of me. I forget how to say it. Ma'am, that's a wooden triangle. Where are your shoes? She's very small. Yeah, be careful. It's just like a 3-sided die. She stole. Actually, I don't want to go to that gas station. Yeah, I remember when April first, like, hit the scene. Like 2003 or 2002 or some shit like that. And, like, there was girls at school, like, wearing ties like her and stuff. It's like, oh. So that's gonna happen now, huh? In the before times. Did I not get that key? That was before even like MySpace. Nothing special. Yeah, when did MySpace actually become a thing? Like 2004, 2005? It might have been even before that. Possibly. Actually, that's over there. And then the world changed forever. There's meds down there, actually. Maybe need more handgun bullets. I was actually looking at the instruction manual the other day for this game. And it has like descriptions for all the monsters. I don't know. It used to be awesome when instruction manuals actually like had little illustrations for every monster in the game and had like a description and other various things about a game. But it really goes into length about detailing like Cheryl's dreams and like what the monsters were. Like Cheryl was like reading a book about dinosaurs and she's scared of pterodactyls, so that's why that bird monster's in the game. Then they like go all out fucking insane with it. In later Silent Hill games. They go nuts. Someone's getting shot. See, that's it. It's like a little pterodactyl monster.
Hold it.
Fucking dead.
Stop. Don't shoot. Wait. I'm not here to fight.
Wait.
My name is Harry Mason. I'm in town on vacation.
Thank God. Another human being.
Thank God.
Do you work here?
I'm Dr. Michael Kaufman. I work at this hospital.
So maybe you can tell me what's going on.
I really can't say. I was taking a nap in the staff room. When I woke up, it was like this.
Yeah, the bird's called an air screamer.
Everyone seems to have disappeared. And it's snowing out. This time of year.
An image that comes from an illustration in Alessa's
Something's gone
favorite book, The
seriously
Lost
wrong.
World by Conan Doyle. So it's
Did
actually
you
a
see those
Lost World
monsters?
reference. It's fucking, that makes it like somewhat less scary
Have
to
you
me.
ever seen such aberrations?
Why are you doing that? Controller. PS3 is just completely haunted now. I almost just kind of want to destroy this controller.
Have you
Why?
seen
Why are you doing this, man?
black hair?
There we go.
She's missing. I'm
Fucking
sorry.
banish it.
But with all those monsters around, I highly
You don't
doubt
like
that
this
she's-
music? It's so happy.
Sorry, I didn't mean to alarm you. Your wife, she's here with you?
She died 4 years ago. Now it's just me and my daughter.
Also, when they describe
I
like the
see.
otherworld version of the
I'm
monsters
sorry.
too, it's just like the influence of the shift of the world undergoes
Well,
is
I better
strong.
be going.
Its head is now completely covered in
Can't
worms.
just sit around.
Like that's
there
like the
doing
upgraded
nothing.
version with like the palette swap.
So long.
Apparently, its
Good luck
head
out
is
there.
covered in worms. It's the same thing for the dogs. The later version of the dog, its head is completely covered in worms, and it's just called Worm Dog. Worm Head. Worm Dog. But that's what I mean. And then, all right, so you have these fucking Wormhead puppet nurse, Groner, and then Insane Cancer is the name of a monster in Silent Hill 3. Like, they just completely go nuts with it. Like, they start off kind of a little bit more subtle. Or the jumping monster. The, like, gorilla thing that chases you around later in this game, just called a romper. Not really the most terrifying name. And then Silent Hill 2, they just go all out with it. What do we need here? Just like a key? I forget what the fuck I even need this part. Well, I mean, a lot of the enemy design is just real quick too. Like, what's his name? Mashiro Ito? What's his name? The guy who did a lot of the character design, monster design. He's the guy who like came up with Pyramid Head. I would recommend following him on Twitter too. He has a pretty good Twitter. Yeah, 4 has some really bizarre enemies as well. I forget how we moved to the other worlds in this part. You go into the basement? Yeah, you go into the basement and then up through the elevator. He also was involved with Nightcry, which was unfortunate. A lot of the games he's actually helped out with over the past few years have not really been received too well. Oh, you gotta turn the power on, that's right. How the fuck you do that? He tweets in Japanese and English, like usually every single time anyway, so. Dude, Nightcry was so bad. I almost want to give it another shot this month. But there's so many issues with it. Such a frustrating game. I always forget how you do this part. All right, so we go to this first floor. I think you have to try to open... Nope, it's not the other world yet. It's fun to watch. I don't think I've ever gotten past, like, a couple hours on the islands with the professor. Look at that picture. Tell me that nurse is not looking like a alien. It's creepy. It's a creepy fucking alien nurse. The worm nurse. Yeah, and then after you go to the third floor, the fourth floor button just like appears on the elevator control. And then you're just magically in the other worlds. Worm nurse. Just run through this part. This is an area that I'm a little rusty on too. I always forget exactly where you go. Hospital. The fucking music here definitely sounds like the Jaws theme. Just a little bit. This hospital is funny in Silent Hill too because, like, later in the other games, like, the nurses become like the character that everyone kind of associates with the game, but there's doctors too in this one. They just have like a worm parasite, so the worm thing does kind of make sense. Maybe if there's anything in these spots. Oh yeah, there we go. I love those random spooky sounds too. Oh yeah, Gregory Horror Show. I've had that recommended a few times. Maybe one of these days. I don't know how well that plays without like a real copy. Some of those are a little trickier. It's on PS2, right? Yeah, that's a very rare game. Tough one to find. Still need to play like Haunting Ground too. I've never played that all the way. I'll definitely do an X-Files run at some point as well. It's been a while. Like, I think I just did Mulder's scenario when I played through it for Princess's Hype a couple months ago. Scully's scenario is Pretty fucking dumb too. Ah, the blood. Haunting Ground and Rule of Rose I've never beaten. Definitely gonna do Obscure too. 1 and 2. Siren's tough, honestly. I think I have some patience for that game. I'm afraid I'm using all my shit in ammo. I've only ever tried to play like the one Siren game, but it was so fucking hard. Scared 1 is okay, yeah. It's funny. It's like American Pie, the survival horror game. Thanks. How many of these tiles do I have? There's 2, right? Yeah, it's like American Horror, the American Pie game, the American Pie season. Speaking of American Horror, how is that 1984 season coming along? I heard about it like for the week it premiered and then nothing else after that. See, there's a doctor. They have like a little like fetus coming out of their backs. What does it mean? Ugh. American Pie the game. Imagine if they came out with that now, like 30 years later. Well, 20 years later. Nah, the nurses are just like normal people. They're not really wearing suggestive clothing in this game. I think Silent Hill 2 is kind of when it starts with that stuff. Yeah, the Warriors game happened decades later. That's true. That's a good point. I heard that game is pretty good. Oh, we can't go into the basement yet? What the fuck? What do we do here? We need to pick up that alcohol, which I didn't find. I think it's on the other side of the... So we're still missing a tile. Forget what the yellow one... I don't think it's down here. Yeah, I mean, I haven't played much of that game. That was Rockstar, wasn't it? I mean, the Warriors game. So you just get doctors in this one. That's where the red one was. Can I open all of this? Medicine. Examination room. We went through there. Oh, the one room. I bet you it's in 306. Motherfucker. Yeah, that and Bully I never actually played through at all. Which is another pretty cool one. That they're gonna make another Bully or something like that, aren't they? Isn't there a lot of rumors like about that happening right now? Or a remake of it? There's actually some rumors about GTA 6 too coming around the other day. Although I guess that's been a thing forever. You said it, nurse. Yeah. What fucking room I didn't go into? What a fucking idiot. I really want to finish Red Dead. Maybe like, actually, the elevator isn't going to work for me here, is it? I didn't open that other door. It's open. Well, it'll come out in like when the PS5 comes out, I think. It'll probably be like the same deal that happened with it when GTA 5 came out. Be like a year exclusive to Sony or whatever. That was what they did, right? Or was it Sony and Xbox that had it for a year before anyone else? I always forget this. It's locked. All right, let's do this. Fucking hate this puzzle. I think it's green. And then yellow, red. Yeah, I wish they had came out with like a spooky DLC for Red Dead or for October. Like the one they did for the first game with Bigfoot and shit. It'd be so good. Throwing some aliens. Come on. Just put some ammo at this point. Step on him. Speaking of GTA 5 too, what's his name is streaming on Twitch now? Danny Tamborelli from Pete and Pete, who was like the voice of the sun. He does a podcast with the other Pete from that show. What was his name in GTA 5? Jimmy or some shit? Joey? I'll just always remember him from that loading screen forever. Where he's like sitting there playing a game and then the sister's like in the doorway yelling at him for some reason. Yeah, it was Jimmy. Seems like a cool dude. Jizzle. Did I get that alcohol? Nope. What the fuck is it? Which door didn't I open? Ah, the intensive care unit. That's another game I never fucking finished, GTA 5. The story mode got so close to the end. Oh, she scared me back there. just like got so burnt out on playing it. I think that game was just too long. Story mode. Fucking goes on and on and on. Yeah, it doesn't really hold it together. Even San Andreas was kind of like that, in my opinion. All right, now we go into the basement. Yeah, people complain about the length of games so much, but it's like, do you really want to be playing this shit for 80 hours? Like, it's nice when a game doesn't always overstay its visit. There's a certain amount of value you can quantify with like game's length, but like at a certain point, dude, what the fuck is up with that controller? It's off. It's just like turning on its own. It's fucking insane. What are you doing? It's like happening every fucking 10 minutes. I know, Harry. I think I'm going to need to like take it out of the room. How far of a range do you think a PS3 controller has? Please, let me play my game. It's fucking bizarre. Why is it doing this? At least give me control. It's like it's getting worse. I'm afraid if I wire it back in, it's just going to have to be reset again, like completely. And the problem is there's no way to use this menu with the PS4 controller plugged in. So it's kind of a crapshoot. Why does it just keep going back? What if I just put it down? Okay. I'll be right back. Fucking taking this thing out. I almost just wanted to like throw it to the fucking woods as far as I could, but I'm sure that would come back to kick me in the ass somehow. I do kind of need it. It's just so bizarre that it like, all right. The main issue is, for some reason, the button associated with the menu in Silent Hill 1 does not work with the DS3 controller anymore. Maybe the button is like completely broken? I don't know. So that kind of renders, you know, the controller useless in game. No matter what, you can't access your inventory with my PlayStation 3 controller in game. I just have to like eBay another one. I don't know. And then every time I go to play Silent Hill 1, I like forget about it. And it's like, oh, right, this controller's the fucking devil right now.
What's this?
What's this?
Looks like someone's been here.
You meant Carrie? The key, man. A bed? What's this doing here? Thought you could pick up something over there. To be fair, though, I've gotten a lot of use out of that DS3 controller. Probably beyond, like, well beyond what it should be capable of. Like, for 10 years, I've used it as, like, my controller for PC stuff, so. In addition to using it for the PS3, so. It had a good life. I think it's just, like, those USB, like, the connection, like, wearing out, like, from being pulled in and out so many times. The only thing you can do is, like, open it up, probably, and, like, clean it up. Try to, like, tighten it. Yeah, everything with like USB, I like USB-C, but I think everything with USB mini, like those ports always kind of fucking die. Like the jack for USB mini is always like so loose. Always had that problem with like phones too. The USB mini just always like wears out. Lisa. Or maybe it is micro. I don't know. I get them all mixed up now.
Finally, someone else who's okay.
Finally.
Who are you?
My name's Lisa Garland. What's yours?
Harry Mason.
Harry, tell me what's happening here. Where is everybody? I must have gotten knocked out. When I came to, everyone was gone.
Everyone is
awful.
gone.
So you don't know anything either. Great. I just don't get it. It's like this is all some kind of bad dream.
Yeah, a living nightmare.
Let me ask you, have you seen a little girl around here? Short, black hair, 7 years old?
Oh yeah, Lisa's like the original
A
pretty nurse in
7-year-old
Silent
girl.
Hill.
What, she's your daughter?
It's kind of like how it all
Yes.
starts, I think.
A 7-year-old girl. I can't say that I have.
She gets it
I
pretty
was
tough in this
unconscious all
one, though.
this time. I'm sorry.
That's all right. Do you know anything about all that
If you ever
weird
watched the
stuff in
Silent Hill
basement?
movie, there's like a scene with
No.
Lisa that's pretty fucked up,
Why?
actually. I like
Is
that
there
one.
something down there?
You don't know?
It's like probably one of the
Don't you work here?
coolest scenes in the movie.
We're under strict orders never to enter the basement storeroom. So I really don't know. What did you say was down there?
Well,
That shit gets
it's-
such a bad rap, too. The original Silent Hill movie.
Damn. My head.
What's wrong?
The
Harry?
second one's garbage, but the first one's
Harry.
really good.
Let me help you. Harry?
Harry?
Was I dreaming?
You were too late.
It's you.
Yes, Dahlia Gillespie.
There she is with her fucking
Tell me
tie.
everything you know. What's going on?
Darkness. The town is being devoured by darkness.
Darkness.
Strength must overcome petty desire, childish sleep talk. I knew this day would come.
What are you talking about? I don't understand a word of this.
Believe the evidence of your eyes. The other church in this town, that is your destination. This is beyond my ability.
Look at her fucking arm.
Only you can stop it now. Have you not seen the crest marked on the ground all over town?
So that's what I saw in the schoolyard. What does it mean?
It is the
What does it
mark
mean?
of Samael. Don't let it be completed.
Hey, wait!
Hey, wait! Take the key. These next few parts are pretty easy, I think. And then I think going into the sewer is the only other really shitty part in the UFO run. The sewer in this game is pretty crappy. I think the sewer level in most games are usually like not really anyone's favorite. In this game especially, though. And there's just like golem monsters. It sucks. What? I don't have a map of this area? I always forget where the fuck I'm going. Smart. I think I'm going in the right direction. Oh, great. We got some rompers. I may have completely walked into the wrong spot. How do I not have a map of this part of the town? I thought you had it automatically. I think I'm just running in circles, too. Possibly. Where the fuck is the map for this part of town? I thought for all the outside areas, you just started with it. Well, that's not good. I think I'm just running in circles now. Yeah, definitely. Unless it's on this side. No, I ran by that before. Man, this has been such a shitty run. I guess the second map must be sitting on like that desk. It's really aggravating. There's a drugstore. Down this way? Seen that. Yeah, without a map, you're kind of in trouble. Oh, wait. Nope. Okay, that's the bridge. I'm just gonna go back to the hospital. Yeah, I don't know. I thought usually you just had the map for the outside of the city automatically. It might have been in the drawbridge area, actually. Like on the second part. No. I thought maybe it was sitting there, but... Fuck it. I'm pretty sure if you just go straight down this road, that's how you get there. Although the next part, I'm definitely going to need the map. Yep, it's the same area. In the police station. Damn it. Yeah, I'm just gonna check the gatehouse real quick. Real quick. I think it's like on the second floor here. Yep. Well, that sucks. It'll be good just to have that for the, like, otherworld version of this part of town, too, when you have to, like, run back after the worm boss. It's pretty easy to get turned around there, too. How the fuck did I miss that? Oh, there we go. Oh my god. And there's just like a left over here. I just kept running by that over and over again. Isn't it like right? Oh my god.
What's this?
Harry!
Sybil?
I'm glad you're okay. I shouldn't have left you. Things are worse than I thought. It's nuts.
What are you doing here? I thought you left town.
I saw you go in here, so I followed you. I couldn't get out. All the roads out of town are blocked. Cars have completely stopped running. The phones and radios are still out too.
What about my daughter? Did you see her?
Dude, what the fuck? All right. This is driving me insane. I'm
She
just gonna...
vanished. I don't know about
And you just left...
on Bachman Road. Now don't get it. It wasn't like she ran off. There was no place for her to go.
What?
Like, the controller's like 100 feet away
It was
now.
like she was walking.
Hmm?
What about you?
Yeah, I met this bizarre... Her name's Dahlia Gillespie.
Dahlia No. And?
She said some... gibber. Any idea what it means?
Darkness? Must be on drugs. They sell them to the tour. The Force still can't figure out who's behind it. None of our leads have panned out. And the investigation is...
What?
I really don't... But maybe that's the dark...
Maybe
That's all I
that's
can
the
think of.
darkness.
What's this?
Just discovered it. Maybe there's something...
Let's have a...
Look how
Wait.
long this fucking conversation is. Why is it doing this still?
I'm going...
All right. I'll cover... Be careful.
Be
If
careful.
anything...
Okay. Sybil,
Yeah?
do you know anything about... Well,
What are you talking...
I'm not quite sure.
I'm not quite sure. Up there's the buff Diglett.
What the?
What the? I'm just skipping all the cutscenes now. So fucking frustrated by the PS3 bullshit. I think if I'm like not touching the controller for more than a few seconds, it starts doing it. It's like idle. The other controller starts trying to kick in or something like that. I don't know. I don't know what else I can do. Oh no, I missed the door. Wait, did he really go in there? Go.
Cheryl!
Yeah, but that controller is like come 100 feet away and it's turned off. And it's just like turning on its own and going into the PS menu. Yeah, I guess if it's broken, it could be doing it on its own. A little bit. It's possible. I never realized that the Mothman that you fight after this is actually like the second form of this thing. Oh, I'm out of handgun bullets? What the fuck? Oh, this is not good. I have like any ammo left. Yeah, it could be like some gunk. All right, worm. Take us home. This is the part where the map is definitely kind of needed because it goes all over the fucking place. So I think we go right here. And we just run that way for a while. Take a left somewhere. Damn, it's so quiet tonight. I guess this stream being marred with a bunch of technical difficulties doesn't really help, but... No, this is the wrong turn. That's what I mean. Every street in this area now is like completely different. Yeah, it's just been oddly quiet. Oh my god. What the fuck? This is driving me insane. Also, why can't I use that now? What the fuck? I can't remember the last time I was so frustrated by like a technical issue with a game like this. Now you can't do anything on that menu, or else I would have gone to turn on controller, and I did do that before, and it didn't do anything to help. Like I said, the controller's turning on its own. Oh my god! Despite being off. just keeps coming back. Just keeps coming back.
Harry!
Harry! Yeah, it's like taking over. This is gonna be rough with like no ammo. Oh my god. And the controller just doing this. What the fuck? Why? What the fuck? I'll be right back. All right. I had to take some drastic measures, but hopefully it won't turn back on now. Now I'm definitely going to need to buy another PS3 controller too. So I'm out of handgun ammo. Got a little bit of shotgun ammo. Oh, the BRB's still up. That's all I got left. Just they use a katana for the rest of the game. I don't even think I'm hitting him. Good. What's up, Death Gibbs? How you doing, dude? What's going on? Now for the other fun part. I don't think you really have to fight anything in the sewers, but without any guns, it's a little bit of a pain in the ass, but... I'm playing a lot of Dragon Quest XI. The game does look hella good. I don't know if I would get it for the Switch or not, though. I don't know. School Dragon Quest is getting so much love these days. had to smash it. It's locked. Lock is worn out. Might be able to break it if I hit it hard. Boom. Katana. The Switch is the best version of it? I thought it was the same version as the one that was on PS4, no? I don't really know, though. This is like a definitive edition that just came out, right? Or did it only come out for the Switch? Ooh, it's crusty there for a second. Fuck. Fucking diced. Get out of here, bug. Real low on health a few times there. That might have been from the moth, too, actually. Yeah, I forgot there's a key you had to get over here. You know what? I think I have the radio off, too. That's on. Yeah, what does it do with the music? Might as well just kill this fucker. You dead? Why doesn't the radio go off for those guys? I don't understand. Oh, is it like a weird MIDI? The other versions. When does the other Luigi's Mansion come out? Like on Halloween or a few days before? I haven't heard anything about that really lately. It does come out right on Halloween. Did I not just pick up a fucking key for them? The other door, maybe? Well, or wait, no, it's the other way around. We can't go through that door, and there's a key over here. Yeah, I've actually never played any of them. I had the 3DS one, but I never played it. I think I lost it or something. Someone like stole it from me. Something. Something bad. What the fuck? How did I get back into this dead end? I love how Harry like propels himself forward with the katana swing. Oh, right, it's back that way. These sewers, though. Yeah, I think I will grab 11 at some point. I made a list on Amazon of all the games I'd like to pick up before the end of the year, but there's just like so fucking many. Really gonna have to like pick and choose a few for sure. And that's just like straight up console releases over the past few months. I kind of regret like buying a couple other games this year. Had I known some other stuff was going to come out, I probably would have held off on like I like Dragon Quest Builders too, but I probably would have held off on buying it because I haven't put a lot of time into it to get something like Control. Is this the fucking... No, it's just the next area. Ah. I did pick up Man in Medan though. I'm going to play that very soon. And I ordered the collector's edition of Deadly Premonition for the Switch. Those were some games I did end up buying. Damn it, wrong way. All right, come on, Kermit. Oh, he's just hanging out up there. Just chilling up there. But whatever, I mean, I got Dragon Quest Builders 2 now, and I will play that at some point. I just haven't had the time to really put into there. Which, like, maybe playing Dragon Quest 11 will, like, spur me into playing it a little bit more. Been playing, like, a little bit of Rust as well. I'd like to play a little bit more Hunt Showdown, too, over the next week or so. Once October starts up. That! Yeah, I'd like to get Astral Chain, too, I think. At some point. That's what I mean. There's just like a big list of these games. Stuff that I don't really think I need to play for at least a year or two, though. So it's not really of the utmost importance. But something like Control, I definitely want to grab before the end of the year. Or maybe even before the end of the month. This part. I love the camera angles in some parts of this game. It's fucking awesome. Yeah, I just accept everyone's thing and switch pretty much. I don't have my friend code handy though. My bot has been down. Ah! I have to authorize all my bots' permissions. I haven't done that. Or else you'd be able to get the code. I can post it in Discord later on, though. For sure. So that's the other ladder I want to go up. Really? It's getting a bunch of DLC. It makes it even more worth it. Oh, and Blair Witch too. I need to play. The Outer Wilds is coming out for the Xbox PC shit. I think the 24th it's available. Whoa, they're like hanging out with a gang over here. In the wrong fucking neighborhood. Came to the wrong fucking neighborhood. Whoa. The fuck was that camera? I ran by it. Huh? Wait. This is the way back down. I fucked up. I fucked up. This is the same spot I ran into last time. You little shit, get out of my way. The door's like right back here. What's up, Tyrion? These sewers don't even make sense, really. Like, why are they here? Oh, God. Let's do this. The other one just got scared. God. Finally, the other side of the town. Finally. All right, to the hotel. Yeah, I don't know if it bombed. Doesn't it just have like a pretty niche group of people who probably really enjoyed it? I would imagine a lot of people picked up Control expecting something else, and they're like, what the fuck? But yeah, I mean, paying full price, it's $60 for a game, no matter what game is. You know, it's a lot of money. If I can get a bunch of games for half that, then why not? Same thing with like Link's Awakening. I definitely want Link's Awakening for the Switch, but with how many games I have to play right now and having just beaten DX, like, I can wait. Nah, he's talking about Control, not Dragon Quest, I think. Ugh. Oh my God. I'm like constantly on the door of death here. What? That light. Be cool if you could just drive this car the rest of the way. There's real aliens. It's the real ending of Silent Hill, man. But I'm also trying to go into Control blind, mostly. Like, I'm not trying to read a lot about it and stuff, so I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Same thing with all these games I have not played yet. Silent Hill 2 UFO ending when? Definitely this month. It's a little bit tougher to get that one then. Well, there's like the requisites, the prerequisites to get the Silent Hill 2 UFO dog ending is a little bit more tricky. Well, actually, those are two different endings too, because the UFO ending for Silent Hill 2 is actually...
What's this?
What's this? Only on the special edition. And the dog versions and all of them. But with the director's cut I have, like the PC version, I don't think I can get to the actual UFO. The UFO version. The UFO. Hey, what's up, Sarah? Thanks for the host, man. What's going on? Hope you're doing well. What's up, dude? Just in the home stretch here. With the UFOs. Maybe it's straight left here. Sharp left. And then bot is not alive right now. Whoa. Close. Yeah. I'm glad that work is going well for you, dude.
Sybil,
Harry,
Harry.
how did you get back here?
I followed the sewer. Were you the one who cut the fence?
I'm glad you made it. I was worried about you.
You were worried? Where did you disappear to? Never mind. I want to know what's going on here. What is with this town?
This may sound really off the wall, but listen to me. You've got to believe me. I haven't gone crazy, and I'm not fooling around. At first, I thought I was losing my mind. But now I know I'm not. It's not me. This whole town. It's being invaded by the other world. By a world of someone's nightmarish delusions come to life. Little by little, the invasion is spreading, trying to swallow up everything in darkness. I think I'm finally beginning to understand what that lady was talking about.
Harry, hold on a minute. I don't get it.
Look, I don't understand it all myself. I guess I can't explain it.
Well, what's making this happen?
I don't know that either. But I do know Cheryl is there.
There?
Under whoever created this darkness. Cheryl is somewhere and she needs my help.
This whole thing's been a major blow to you. You need to rest.
Sybil,
The demon is awakening, spreading those wings.
Dahlia Gillespie.
Was it not as I said? I see it all now. Yes, everything. Hungry for sacrifice, the demon will swallow up the land. I knew this day would come. And what's more, the task is almost finished. There's only 2 left. To seal this town to the abyss, the mark of Samael. When it is completed, all is lost. Even in daytime, darkness will cover the sun. The dead will walk, and martyrs will burn in the fires of hell. Everyone will die.
So what am I supposed to do? I've got to save Cheryl.
It is simple. Stop the demon. The demon taking that child's form. Stop it before your daughter becomes a sacrifice. Before it is too late. Stop it! Stop it!
What do I do?
Go to the lighthouse on the lake. And to the center of the amusement park. Make haste. You are the only hope.
Look, Harry. I really don't get what's going on. But if there's a chance we can save your daughter, I'm in. I'll check out the amusement park. You go to the lighthouse.
Sybil, thanks.
You will need to use it.
Use what?
The flowers. Only with that can you stop it.
What about Sybil? was too late.
All right, it's time. Here they come. Bum, bum, bum.
Sorry. Let me ask you, have you seen a little girl around here? Short, black hair.
Short black hair. I love how crusty that looks. So for whatever reason, this version of the game, my PS3 version, it just like drops out at this part. Like the song doesn't play. Appropriate, right? Ba, 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 boom.
What?
There we go. It's like such a fucking ghetto version of the game. For like 50 times now. I've played it. Something like that. There he is, Masahiro Ito. All the amazing monster designs. I love how abruptly it ends, too. Like, the whole game just ends there.
Silent Hill. Silent Hill.
All right, 1 second. I'm going to go to the bathroom.
Silent Hill. Silent Hill.
There you go. All those aliens. The end. Cheryl was never seen again. Harry died. When the fuck did I pick up the gas? Remember that.
Mary?
Fucking autoplay. No, I don't want to save for the next mode. Yeah, so that's some UFO Silent Hill 1. Definitely the canon ending. For sure. Yeah, I'm just gonna let this play. Love this. That's one thing about Silent Hill 1, 2, and 3. Like the intro movie and song, like go along with the game so well. It's like so complimentary. I really like Silent Hill 3's. Yeah, 2 is a pretty good one too, though. Lisa, no. Yeah. Seems like every game that came out 10 years following Twin Peaks, like a lot of these developers cited that as an influence. I still don't know what the fuck house that's supposed to be. It doesn't appear in the game at all. The thing I like about this intro movie too is it like works more as a opening to the game, whereas like the movie from Silent Hill 2 is just like spoiler reel of stuff that happens in the game. You know? I'm gonna play something else. I don't know what yet. I'm deciding. Let me see if I can switch this back over to the computer. Like I said earlier, I was messing around with the mod for Director's Cut of Director's Cut of Deadly Premonition.